Welcome to E6G2 Reflection. I'm your host, Frankie. Today we are going to reflect on the process of web design. Let's meet our panel. Megan, Emily, and Chloe. What would you do differently in terms of planning, teaming, or site construction? Explain.
Personally, what I would do different in terms of planning is I would have an overall plan for the whole project and then week by week be more specific and try to have something accomplished by each day. And then for teaming, I think we shouldn't have fought as much and maybe try to compromise more or get Mr. McLeod involved so that he could help us compromise, or maybe take a vote and try to put everyone's opinion in there. Also with site construction, I would, at the start of the project, I would set out a layout that everyone was going to follow, like for the graphics and how the links would look and how everything would look, and so that we could have an overall base and we wouldn't have any problems of how they didn't look alike. Emma?
And I think that I would have, just like Megan said, have a plan for what we're gonna do, because we had to plan out who was gonna do, and we had a deadline of when we wanted to do it, but the deadline wasn't really working because we never really referred to it. And I think in our teaming, as Megan said, we fought a lot, and we could have compromised or just tried to compromise ourselves and tried to understand each other's what our problems were. And then for site construction, I think that if we all had this specific timing of the day to work on it, because we were fighting about who was working on it when and what everybody's looked like, I think if we had a more thought out plan, then it would have worked a lot better. Chloe?
Same with me. I probably would have planned ahead more and sort of focused on what I should have done at the time and not think of what I should do later, and got more done faster and more efficiently. And yeah.
Did you follow directions? How often did you refer to them? Did your methods work? Please explain.
I think for the most part we followed directions pretty well. Sometimes we didn't, and we tried to do things our own way, and that didn't really work that well. And we referred to directions pretty often, but I think we could have referred to them more, and then it would have gotten us on task more and having due dates which could keep us up, and we could have accomplished it better and we could have done extra things with our website.
I think we did refer to the directions, but as Megan said, I wish we could have referred to them more, because I feel like we did do some things on our own and we didn't really understand what we were supposed to do. I think our method did work. I don't think that I think if we did it a different way, it would have worked better. But I think what we did worked pretty well.
I think we followed the directions pretty well, but sometimes we just sort of did what we thought was best and how we could get it done more efficiently. And I think maybe next time we could sort of plan out our method better and follow it better.
Were your pages proofread? Did you make changes based on the proofreading?
My pages were partially proofread. Sometimes Emma or Chloe would overlook them, or maybe another team member. I think E6G1 reviewed our whole group site, and they thought it was pretty good. And we did, I remember when I got edits, I did make changes on proofreading and ask them to explain why this was that, or why do you think that should be there. And it was helpful, but I think we could have proofread a little bit more to each other's pages. Emma?
I kind of agree with you, but mine weren't proofread as much because I didn't really have a lot to proofread, because I was either helping other people or just not getting my work done because I couldn't think of what to do. But I think that if I did get them proofread, and I did a little bit but not a lot, I think that I did make changes to some of it, but I should have gotten more changes and got more proofreaded. Chloe?
Yeah, mine is sort of the same with you, but I know Megan proofread mine a lot, and you read mine over a couple times, and once I had another group read it over, and I think I could maybe have more people proofread it next time and maybe follow more directions from their proofreading.
Thank you for watching E6G2 Reflection. I'm your host, Frankie, and we'll see you next time. Bye!